Hey, it's me, Renee. I'm back. And as you can see, I'm having a February TBR. So this is going to be a bit chaotic one, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so first, I'm just going to mention the things that I planned for February. February, I'm doing the readathon, which is hosted by Donna Marie Reads. Going to be tagging her, of course. And then I'm also also gonna do the Get a Clue readathon, which is hosted by hosted by Rainy Blue Reads, but also lots of like team members. It's a competitive readathon. And then lastly, I'm also doing the Finish It February, which I just heard about on Instagram, which is just kind of take the books you started in January or whatever and finish them. Which, in case you don't know, hi, I'm a mood reader, so very often I pick up a book, read a chapter or two, or read a page, and then decide, no, to read murder mystery right now. And then I put it away, I read something else, and then the first book gets lost and forgotten for like months, weeks, years sometimes. So yeah, I have books to finish. I do have that. So yeah, I'm just going to start by reading the reader fin prompts because there's prompts, and then for the get a clue readathon, you don't really get the prompt before you get the prompts. Sorry. So you don't really know what you're going to read until you get a prompt. But for reader fin, we have whatever book you went into February reading. So finish a book. So that works well with finish it February. Then we have read a book you own of your own shelves. So yeah, don't buy a new one and don't go to a library. Read a book you own. Good. I read a book in a series. So this could be like it's any part of the series. So I suppose she recommends finishing or continuing a series, but it's up to you if you want to start a series. I have both options. I have series to continue and I have series to start. And both of them would work as in a series. Then we have Forgotten on Your Shelf. So, a book that you kind of forgot you had. Honestly, I don't really have any books I forgot I have. I have lots of unread books, but like, my apartment is not that big, and I can look at my shelves over there are my unread books. So I kind of know about all of them, at least most of them. I have some books also in chairs because I have some new books. But yeah, books that I've forgotten I don't really feel like I have that. But I do have lots of books that have not been read for a long time, so high options. Then we have Black History Month, a book written by a black author. Pretty self explanatory. A book from a previous TBR list, so a book that you made a video about and talked about before that you did not read. Plenty of those. Then we have a book on your TBR you've been avoiding. So yeah, we all have books that we avoid. I don't really feel like I avoid books, but I suppose I have books that have been on my TBR for a long time, and I suppose some of them I kind of avoid because I feel like I've heard slightly bad things about them, or it kind of intimidates me because it's big or whatever. So yeah, I suppose I kind of avoid some of them. Yeah, I think I kind of do. So yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Sorry. Then we have read a book with a water on it in the title. So water or related. And then read a book toward your 2025 reading list. Reading goal. I didn't see this one. Yeah, it was for some reason I ignored two of these prompts. But yeah, read a book toward your 2025 reading goals. That's gonna be good because like that can also be ticked off in like I want to continue a series, I want to start new authors. That's gonna be easy. Read a banned book. Hmm. Yeah, well, I suppose reading a banned book is not that difficult. I mean, I can do from Sib's reading club, and I can also. I don't really have a banned book in mind. Do I? I don't feel like I have. But there are banned books out there, so yeah. And also, I don't really have to do all the prompts, of course. There's no book to police. If I do half the prompts, that's fine as well. Then it's read a sweet book. So yeah, sorry, read a sweet contemporary, read a manga, up to you. And then we have read a book you bought on a whim, which I have some books for. So yeah, and then I'm gonna show you the books that I have as options. I suppose more path possibilities than TBR, but yeah, the books that I kind of think maybe I'll read in February. Because yeah, I mean, even though I'm a mood reader, I like making plans. I just don't always stick to them. So yeah. First, we have some romance books. Oh yeah, and also forgot. And then lastly, I'm also going to do a bingo board. That's kind of part of a Norwegian bingo board, like in Norwegian book community. So it's up on Instagram and also on Discord. And that's a Valentine's themed bingo board. So it's all about romance books. So yeah. And also read a fin also often will work for the things that you are gonna read for other readathons. So like me doing lots of readathons doesn't mean like I'm gonna read 1,000 books. Though if I read a lot of books from my unread book pile, that's gonna be cool. But yeah, I suppose a lot of them I could double up on. Sorry. Here are my book options. We have The Rogue of Fifth Avenue by Jonathan Shoup. I bought this one used, so you see, yep, I've been loving some Jonathan Shoup lately. We have Good Duke Gone Wild by Bethany Bennett. I actually bought this in random, but I heard about it through whatever, Tatum Mates, maybe? Anyway, it's historical with one of them owning a bookstore, so of course. Then we have Stand Up Guy by Nina Kay. I bought this on Bookstagram, no, on Discord, because we have some people who sell stuff there. And yeah, actually, I also bought this on a whim, so it could work for Readerfin. Then we have The Partner Plot by Christina Forrest. This is a black author. It's also romance, so yeah. Then we have The Madness of Ian Mackenzie, or of Lord Ian Mackenzie. Been looking forward to reading this for a while. I got it in during uh, this last fall, so wanted to pick it up. Sorry. Then we have A Prayer for the Crown Shy by Becky Chambers. We have A Touch of Gold by Annie Sullivan, which I've kind of been avoiding because I actually started it. Read the first page and it starts violently, but I just kind of want to read it. So yeah. A Long Shadow by Olivia Atwater. A Late Bloomer by Macy Eddings. Signs of Cupidity by Raven Kennedy. Brush with Love, Macy Eddings. And also, yeah, some of these are new books that we haven't seen before, so sneak peek on my like upcoming haul. Baby Dragon Cafe, The Never Duke Well by Alexander Vasti. Game On by Therese Glass. Spindle's End by Robin McKinley. Had it on my table for ages. Actually, this one I actually forgot I had, so yeah, works for that. The Phoenix Keeper by S.A. McLean. The Siren Sussex by Mimi Matthews. The Worst Duke in London by Amelia Howard. Blonde Identity by Ali Carter. I'd say Condi. It's Carter. Sorry. Sorry. The Finest Guide to Love. Dating and Dragons. My Vampire Plus One. Yeah, and then we have, well, sorry, two. We have One Body Read. We have Voyage of the Damned by Francis White. Been looking forward to this for a while. Then we have another book that I'm so excited for. to read. This is written by a booktuber. I wouldn't say it's like a huge booktuber, but he's a booktuber. He was on Fantasy News in November. That's why I heard about him. It is The Mortal Investigation by Michael Cronk. So this is urban fantasy, but it's urban fantasy with like where everything's real. So you have vampires, werewolves, fae, witches. At least I believe like everything. It's not just like a book with vampires. It's a book with everything. And this is a fantasy, urban fantasy, also murder mystery. So also, yeah, could work for the Get a Clue read one. Thinking. Anywho, I want to read it soon. So excited to read it. I got the Kickstarter version. I got just the first book because I thought like I want to read the first book before I read them all. But all three books are available. Sorry, the first three books are available. And it might be a long series, so yeah. Then I have the finished books that I have not finished. Oh yeah, first I'm gonna give you a minute to guess how many books I have not finished. And also, honestly, there are some more books I have not finished. But that's why I'm not gonna use them all here, but I'm gonna do quite a few of them. Also, for both Get a Clue readathon, you can use books that you have started before, as long as you read mainly most of it during this month. Readathon, yeah, I mean readathon is also supposed to finish books. So yeah, would work for lots of ways. Yeah, can you guess how many books that I have not finished? Is it two? No. Is it three? No. Yes, it is 10 books. I'm gonna show them to you. So we have The Teller of Small Fortunes by Julie Long. I was supposed to buddy read this, and then both me and my buddy read, we kind of ignored this book because other books and life and stuff. And honestly, so far I'm not enjoying it that much, but I do want to try to read more before I decide to DNF it. So yeah, this one. Dead Famous from Greg Jenner. This is, I mean, it's a very fun book, but I suppose, well, fun book. I like this other book more, but it's not like I'm hating this book. So, yeah. I suppose also because this is his first book, I believe, so they'll kind of course, be a bit worse than his newer books. So, but yeah, still, I do want to, yeah, finish it. A Red Wall by Brian Jacks. And Sorry, Margaret. Little Thieves by Margaret Owens. I started this last year because of Margaret's The Word Nerd. And I got like a bit into it. I got 100 pages into it. But yeah, I mean, this book, I like it, but it's quite complex. And I'm not loving it so far. So I suppose that's kind of why I took a break from it. But yeah. And then Can't Spell Treason Without a T by Rebecca Ford. This one I have bookmark in it. I don't. Oh yeah, okay. So I read one chapter in it. So yeah, just the first chapter. I think it's kind of a recurring theme with me, really. Read the first chapter and then stop. But yeah. Then we have Think Again by Jacqueline Wilson. This one, oh, I saw it. I have not. Oh, I think I actually read like one sentence or like two sentences, and I'm not sure if that counts. Read the two sentences, but still, I did read a bit in it. I do want to read it. Also, it works with a series thingy, so yeah. And then we have some more books here. We have The Anti-Wedding Party by Lucy Knott. I've read like two chapters in it, I want to say. Then we have A Most Agreeable Murder by Julia Seals. This is the first in the series. It's reciprocal romance, but also mystery. So far, I'm not loving it, but I have read a few pages in it. And then we have Six Power Money by Sarah Pascoe. I started this back in 2022, 2023, one of those. So it's been a while. But I love her writing. I love her comedy. And I loved Animal, her other book. This one, I suppose, kind of for most books you start and don't finish, it's kind of, I suppose, kind of a given you don't love them. But also sometimes it's just a soft enough. It's just other shiny books. So, yeah, this book. And then we have Show Us Who You Are by Elle McNichol. So, yeah, that's quite 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9. Oh, just 9 books. So, yeah. And also, in addition to all of these, I have a story. I have an audiobook app that I use, so I'm probably gonna use that for some books. And I'm one of those people who don't really. I do something like mostly I don't really tandem read. So if I'm doing an audiobook, I don't have the physical book at the same time. I do one or the other. So yeah, and that's my plans for February. Ambitious? No, ambitious. I mean, I love this. I can double up on. But yeah, I feel like February is gonna be a good reading month. I feel like it's gonna be good. I'm gonna enjoy it. Also, in a few weeks, I'm going across the country, and I'm using train because I love train. So I'll have lots of time to read then. So yeah, yeah, it's gonna be good. And yeah, if you're doing readathon, if you're doing get a clue, if you have any other fun reading plans for this month, tell me. Also, in case you don't know, I'm on Team White for Get a Clue Readathon. So that's fun. It's Hermes team. And I will see you soon. Bye.